Alright, hey everyone, welcome back to another trade recap. In today's video, I'll be going over how I took 3 trades and made $3,200 as a 16-hour day trade. As you can see, new 150Ks, as you can see right here. Boom, boom, boom. 3 trades today, not the best, but let's get right into it. So, let's start off. So, I actually took a long during PM session. You might be wondering why. We've been dumping this whole time. Why would you go long? Well, there's a SMT created. We're taking out, I think it was like some low as well. It was like a nice liquidity sweep SMT. So I was just looking for a nice long back to this 5 minute gap right here. Right here. That's all I was looking for. But what happened? I got edged pretty much. Price went up, went up, went up, went up. I went break even here, and look, it was literally how many points away? How many ticks away is that? That's like, wait, that's 15 ticks away. In 15 ticks, I would hit 4 bands profit. But yep, I went break even on that trade. So boom, 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 break even right here. I think I entered like it was like down here. Oh, I entered on this candle right here. I had my stops at these lows right here, and I targeted this 5 minute gap. It was a bigger trade than normal, but yeah, I went break even, so that isn't the best. But in my eyes, it was an A+ textbook setup. Where the SMT, I just want to see if like a nice rebalance to a 5 minute gap, nothing too crazy. That didn't play out, so I was fine with that. And then I took a trade before that, which was a loss. I'll tell you the loss I actually got into. It was a really, really dumb loss, a really avoidable loss, to be honest. But let's get right into it. So I had entered, I was going short. So I think I saw this 1 minute gap hold or something, and I pretty much bottom ticked. No, I pretty much top ticked, but the wrong way. So pretty much, I think I entered here. It was like this. It was like the shittiest position I've ever seen in my life. I entered like right here. I was targeting something. I think I was targeting lower. But clearly that didn't work out. Like I'm pretty sure this was the trade right here. I pretty much got stop rated pretty much instantly. Boom. I think I lost $1,500 on that trade. I didn't actually risk that heavy because we were overextended as well. It was PM session. It was a bit choppy. It was just a bad trade in my books. I really shouldn't have taken it. I kind of FOMO'd into it, if I'm being honest. Not the greatest trade, if you ask me, but we're gonna learn from this. Can't let this stop. Can't let this loss be a bad thing. But I definitely learned from that. We were overextended as well, so I really shouldn't have entered. Firstly, we were overextended. Secondly, there was a 1 minute gap as well, and thirdly, there was no real clear draw on liquidity. So that was a bad trade, but I deserve that loss. I'm not gonna deny that loss I deserve. But and then I took that, and then I saw the long position. I was like, oh my god, there's a 5 minute gap, rebounds, blah blah blah. That never played. I got edged, like I said first, and then this is the third trade I took. I was like, this is a trade I'm gonna risk heavy. Why? Because I was very confident. Aligns with the overall draw. I had a clear draw in liquidity this time and a nice entry as well. So I entered that trade. I risked a bit more heavy. I really shouldn't have, but this was like I even said this is the last trade. I did do a live trade actually. I'll upload that after this video, but I even said in there I was like, this is my last trade. I'm hopping off. I'm not gonna trade after this. If it's a loss, a loss. I deserve the loss, but if I don't, clean, whatever. This is actually a clean. This is literally my A+ clean trade actually. So I think we pulled back into a 5 minute. We actually inversed the 5 minute gap as well, respecting high time frame, which was bearish as you can see going in the day. I was a bit iffy because we were overextended, but we had a nice retracement back up. As you can see, price retraced back up, nice pull back into a gap, and boom, price dumped. So my drawn liquidity was these lows that we had put in. So I had a drawn liquidity, I had a safe entry, and it was pretty fast as well. We actually inversed that 5 minute gap in one candle as well, I'm pretty sure. So that was really, really clean for me. And then I went break even here. I really shouldn't have. There's no need to go break even on the trade. It was just like, I was just trying to be a bit risk off because I'd already taken a loss and a break even. My psychology is a bit iffy, but I know I took it, I accepted, I put my stop loss up here and then targeted these lows right here. My drawn liquidity was where the lows that we had put in, and it worked clearly. We flushed through. I didn't actually enter exactly off it because if we go here, we got the 5 minute inverse right here, but we also had this massive wick. And then secondly, we also just like I needed more confirmation because we were also in a 15 minute gap, so just needed more confirmation. That's why I didn't actually instantly enter after the inverse. If I had did, I would have made a lot more. But remember, don't focus on the P&L, focus on the process. I waited for more confirmation. That's why I entered around halfway through this gap actually, rather than right at the inverse here, which would have been the best. It's just because we were in the 15 minute back gap. I just need more confirmation. That's really all. And then yeah, took the trade, entered, went break even around halfway. Just needed to be risk off. I already taken a loss today, so there was no need to rush it. And boom, As you can see right here, drawing liquidity at these lows right here. Boom, instant, in and easy. How long was that trade? Let's see. Let's have a look. That was this trade? It was 9 minute trade. So that was a 9 minute trade, which is pretty good if you ask me. But in and out in 9 minutes, clean. This trade was A plus. The first trade was A, and they're both A plus. I can't lie. Both trades were A plus. Break even on one. The first loss I took, that was not a good setup. I kind of foamed it. I won't lie to you guys, but I'm gonna journal, learn, and improve. Can't complain now. I took the loss. But the second trade that I went break even on the long, that was A plus in my opinion. I can't lie. Maybe not A plus plus, but I was confident. I was willing to take the risk for it. And then this last trade, the short I took, I was like, after the trade, I'm off and off. I'm not trading anymore, and it was clean. This was my A plus trade. I'm very happy with how this trade went, but not happy with how the loss went. Kind of FOMO'd, even though the overall bias was still correct. It's just I didn't have a safe entry, and we were already overextended by a lot. So me retracing into a 1 minute gap wasn't the best, and liquidity, like price action drawing liquidity, had kind of slowed down by that point as well. So me using a 1 minute gap as a safe entry wasn't the best. But that's what I learned from that loss. Not loss. Yeah, that's what I learned from that loss. Overextended. There was no need to take that 1 minute, but it is what it is. I learned from it. But I'm gonna journal. Make sure you guys journal. Very, very important. Win, loss, whatever you take. I'm gonna be journaling. But yeah, that's how I made $3,269 as 16-hour day trader on 2 accounts. So that's $6,000. But I hope you guys enjoyed the trade recap. Take care. Make sure to journal, and I'll see you guys in the next video.